Man United 2, Wigan Athletic 0 through to the fourth round of the FA Cup, man. Listen, it's 90 minutes we won't get back, but it's a win. It's a win. I'll start by saying that, and it's a clean sheet. But it was concerning, man. So many chances to put the game to bed early, so many chances to get more goals and make it an emphatic win and do what we were supposed to do against a team that's 17th place in League One. So it was definitely nothing to ride home about. Little bit of quality from Diogo Dalot, good goal from him, cuts inside, bottom right hand corner, and you're thinking, right, okay, we've opened the floodgates now there should be more. And these are the sorts of games that you just get frustrated in because you've won and you've gone through to the next round. So, it should really just stop there. But given the level of opposition we were playing, given the chances that we had, and given some of the poor football that we played for large parts, it just leaves you a little bit frustrated. I want to start on the positives because there wasn't that many considering we won the game. Obviously Dalot's goal, like I said, but Kobbie Mainoo with a really mature performance, man. So many experienced players on the pitch, players who have been in big games in their careers, and it was Kobbie Mainoo who was the one demanding the ball, wanting to make things happen, driving with the ball, being good on the ball, asking for the ball. It's taking some form of responsibility and keeping some form of level of performance up, to be honest. And I think he did that most of the game. Yeah, a couple of times might give the ball away, but by and large, he's just so good. He's just so good. He's coming along nicely. He's being strong in the tackle. He's being mature on the ball. Couple of good passes as well to get us out of trouble. Couple of good passes to get us on the break as well. Wriggles out of a couple of situations. Yes, it's against League One opposition. Yes, it's against Wigan Athletic, but he was one of the bright sparks out of not many today. I have to say that. Alejandro Garnacho, I think, is showing better levels of consistency as well. I thought he was at it today. He didn't get a goal or an assist, but he should have. He put it on a plate for Hoyland a couple of times, hit the crossbar himself, forced a good save from the keeper himself on his weaker foot when he went to the left-hand side. Just being engaging and just making the right decisions on the ball. Every time he gets the ball, you feel like he's going to do something. You feel like he's going to hurt the opposition. And yes, again, he's still so young. He's still raw. There's times when he's playing clearly, like we've seen at higher levels, where he still looks, way off it. But you can only play what's in front of you. And like I said, a lot of players tonight didn't cover themselves in glory. And I'm going to get to those in a minute. But he can only play what's in front of him. And I think Garnacho did a good job of that. You know what I'm saying? He made sure he got change out of his fullback. He forced saves from the keeper. He put it on a plate for Hoyland to get assists. He was doing everything. And that's from the right and the left. It didn't matter which side he played on. So, our two youngest players in the side in Garnacho and Kobbie Mainoo, they're the ones who look like they were going to do something. And that just shows you where we're at. I mean, look, the first 5 minutes of the game, first 3 or 4 minutes of the game, we're going to have a great chance. And Andre Onana has to make a good save. He makes a good save, actually. I think Asgard could have done a lot better, to be fair. But other than that, Wigan didn't have anything, as they shouldn't. I mean, we started to stamp our authority, but we're still going through the gears. We were still slow at times, making bad decisions on the ball, but created chance after chance. I mean, Scott McTominay missed a bag of chances as well. Wrapped his foot round one, should have scored that. Header, should have scored that. I think that hit him in the face. He had another shot that went wide as well. Another shot that's deflected over. Should have scored at least two. At least two, Scott McTominay. So poor finishing from him. Rasmus Hoyland, I mean, had to score. He should have had a hat-trick. He had the one where I think Rashford takes a shot and it goes straight to him. He can't sort his feet out to tap it in with his right foot. He has the header from a Garnacho cross, which he has to score. And he has a left foot shot across goal, which again on his stronger foot, not that far out. It's a good angle, needs to lift it, get some purchase on it, and kicks it sort of straight into the keeper's ankle, really, and allows the keeper to make a decent save. Then he takes a right foot shot in the second half, which is, he's nowhere near going to score. Just snatching at things, and his confidence rock bottom. It's not the best preparation for Spurs. Rasmus Hoyland is getting a mixture of things. He's getting a mixture of no service in most games. Then he's just young and inexperienced and really raw and shouldn't really be leading the line for Man United by himself. And thirdly, when he is getting chances, he's snatching at them. And I know he doesn't get chances very often. I know that. But like we were saying on the match review, that doesn't make it mutually exclusive, where it means that because he hardly gets chances, when he does get a chance, he can miss the sitters. It's okay because he doesn't get chances. No, like we've still paid a big outlay for Rasmus Højlund. Not his fault, not his fault. And we still have to be patient with him. And I am going to be patient with him because I think in time and with the right surrounding and the right environment for him to grow and nourish and have support, I think he's going to be a really good player. I like what he does, a lot of the stuff of what he does. But you do have to sort of push back a little bit. It's a big outlay. You know, he's playing against League One opposition. He's had 3 absolutes. Well, he's had a couple of sitters, I'd say. The header, he should definitely score. And that one where he needs to sort his feet out, he should score. The left foot one, I think he should do better. But, you know, he's had really good chances to at least get a couple of goals, get in the rhythm of things and start preparing for Spurs. But again, now he goes into Spurs just thinking, well, I don't know. I don't know what I have to score. So I mean, the pressure's on. How many chances am I going to get? Am I going to snatch it? Because I tell you what, Spurs won't allow us to play as slowly as we did at times today. You can only play us in front of you. It actually might help us with Spurs playing a high line and us just trying to get in behind them like against Villa. But Rasmus Højlund's going to have to, you know, start taking his chances. I mean, look, he fed off scraps against Villa and that instinctive shot against McGinn was fantastic. But when he's had a little bit more time to think about the finishes in a couple of them today, we didn't quite get the same outcome. And then the right-footed one, he didn't have time to think about, but couldn't sort his feet out. So, look, I am worried but it's not all his fault. But I'm just pushing back on the fact that it isn't, with Rasmus Højlund, it isn't all just because he doesn't get service. Because today he got a bag of service, 3 good chances, and didn't score any, and that was all on him. One of the other negatives, man, I can't get away from it. Rashford's form is so worrying. I don't know. I honestly do not know. He looks an absolute shadow of himself. He literally played a 0 out of 10, and he got an assist, so you probably got to give him a 1. But he was absolutely awful today. Rashford was, and you know his runs just aren't right. His decision making hasn't been right for a long time, but tonight in particular, it wasn't good enough. Shooting into people, just his movement and just the way he's moving around the pitch, he just doesn't look confident. He doesn't want to take players on, or when he does it at the wrong time. He's second guessing himself. Should I cross it? Should I not? Should I shoot? Should I not? Should I pass? Should I not? Should I run? Should I not? Should I stop? Should I go? It's just very disjointed from Rashi right now. And his form's probably the most alarming out of all of them, because the drop-off from Rashi from last year into now, it's just too big. It really, really is too big. And of course, in any moment, in any game, he can do something. But what we're seeing is now a big catalogue of games where Rashford just looks way, way off it. And Ten Hag's tried to back him all this time and keep playing him. And it just doesn't matter. And Garnacho's playing on the right now, even out of position to accommodate Rashford. And he's outdoing him again. You know, he's outdoing him again. And Rashford just looks so bad. So, I don't know. Rashford form, worrying. It really, really is. But listen, Kobbie Mainoo, bright light. I'll give him that for sure. Garnacho, bright light. But not too much to ride home about. And you know what? That thing I was saying, you know, when I said before the game, me and KG was kind of arguing. And I see what he means now, because that team, you know, if they didn't win that game today and got a replay or ended up losing even worse, it would have been all on the players, because they created more than enough chances to win that game comfortably. Bruno, I didn't even touch on him, wins that contentious penalty. I don't know. I still think it's a bit soft. I really do think it's a bit soft. I wasn't even sure if it was a pen. It might have been just, but it didn't feel right. Even the way Bruno was remonstrating with their players didn't feel like a Bruno special, where he knows he's been fouled and he's going mad and the arms are going up and he's saying, shut up, move, whatever. It seemed a bit like, no, it's soft, but I've got to do what I've got to do, man. We're not really playing that well right now, so I'll take it. It's one of them pens. So fair play for him to score in it. A couple of shots on target from him as well, I believe. But again, still not amazing from him. But the real ones in terms of who needed to do better was definitely Rasmus Højlund. Rashford, proper. Don't know what's going on there. And McTominay as well. But yeah, other than that, it was average all over the pitch, wasn't it? But roll on, Spurs. That's the game it is. That is the game it is. I know Diogo Dalot got the man of the match on ITV, but I'm going to give the man of the match to Garnacho probably, and then Kobbie Mainoo after that, because I think those two were excellent. Let's see. Roll on, Spurs, man. I'm out of it. Peace.